August 28th, 2015. Good morning, Sudbury. How about Dusty? I'm bringing the news of the weather and all the stuff that matters today. Starting with the weather. Today's weather. 17 degrees, feels like 16 degrees. 22 degrees, feels like 25 degrees. And then in the evening, it'll be 19 degrees, it'll feel like 22. And overnight, 15 degrees. So all day, expect a comfortable 22 degrees, feeling like 25. It's gonna be good all day long. Until the morning, where it'll be 16 degrees, chest showers. On to today's news. El Nino versus Blob. An icy warm winter is coming. Winter could average 5 degrees warmer than last year. And all that really means is instead of being minus 25, it'll be minus 20 all the time. So you can look forward to that. Now, David Phillips, senior climatologist with the Environment Canada, said that El Nino systems are affecting the weather this year, and it's going to be a big one, the biggest since 1997 or 98, when there was rain in January and in spring, and it arrived in March. And while a normal El Nino can affect ocean temperatures by half a degree, the current super El Nino is warming the ocean water by 2 or 3 degrees. It's like a hot tub out there, Phillips said. From his home in Barrie, where it's obviously not a hot tub. It's more like about, 20 degrees or so. And then in the wintertime, it'll be like minus 20 yet again. 2 pepper spray incidents in Sudbury. The Greater Sudbury Police is reporting 2 pepper spray incidents that occurred early Thursday. In the first, which took place at around 1:15 a.m., a 25-year-old male used the spray on a number of people at Rhythm and Cues on LaSalle Boulevard. As a result, the police requested a warrant for assault with a weapon and weapons dangerous, they say. Yeah, so it's freaking pepper spray. If you spray it all over the place, they're going to come after you. The second incident, unrelated to the first, took place at around 2:30 a.m. on Tedman Street. Police received a call from a resident who said someone had smashed his window and pepper sprayed him and his son. Oh, wow. A 19-year-old male is suspected. A warrant has been requested for charges of assault with a weapon, mischief under $5,000, and 5 counts of breach of probation. Police did not release the name of the accused. A Lloyd Street. Oh, I'm sorry, it's the 2 L's Lloyd. The Lloyd Street standoff heads to hearing on Sudbury. A man at the center of a standoff on Lloyd Street in the spring headed to a preliminary hearing later this year. The hearing will determine if there's enough evidence to send him to Wendell Bondy's case to send Wendell Bondy's case to trial. Bondy, 23, facing 16 charges arising from the April 23rd incident and a break-in that happened earlier in the day. He's facing another 10 charges, including 2 counts of aggravated assault, 2 counts of forcible confinement, and 1 count of disguise with intent, and 1 count of possession of a weapon for a December 9th, 2014 incident. His preliminary hearing is set for December 9th and will last 5 days. Bondy has been in custody at the Sudbury jail since his arrest in the evening of April 23rd. And the charges laid on April 23rd, Greater Sudbury Police allege Bondy broke into another home in the neighborhood, assaulted 2 people at about 8:40 a.m., like it's right in the morning. Come on, man. Right in the morning, you busted in and assault 2 people, and it's the incident that Bondy is charged with 1 count of break and enter and 2 counts of assault and 1 count of mischief. So he's got a lot on his plate right now he's got to deal with because he keeps busted into places and assaulting people. That's not very cool. As for the Lloyd Street standoff, which ended peacefully at about 6:30 p.m., he is charged with 4 counts of assault with a weapon, 1 count of assaulting a police officer, 2 counts of possession of a dangerous weapon, 2 counts of mischief, and 1 count of common nuisance, and 2 counts of breach of probation. Okay, the only one I don't agree with is common nuisance, because there's tons of people out there who are a common nuisance. I got neighbors who are a common nuisance, and I don't call anybody on them. A common nuisance would be this pothole in the middle of the street that keeps dinging people's fenders and costing them a lot of money to get their cars realigned and patchwork done. That's a common nuisance. Anyway, I'm Hella Mad Dusty. That was the news of the weather today. And now a word from our sponsor. Come and listen to 2Mix FM, where we'll be playing all 2Mix all the time. Classic songs like White Reflection, as well as new hits like White Reflection and the White Reflection remix. We'll even be hearing some requests from the listeners. Could you play White Reflection, the one by Tomax? Of course we will, because we have all White Reflection all the time, done by 2Mix, the greatest band in the universe. My husband says that I listen to too much 2Mix. Do you have an alternative for me? There is no alternative to 2Mix. You must listen to 2Mix all the time, and the only song we'll be playing is White Reflection. And I'll see you tomorrow.